And he says it openly that that we do teach him a lot in the studio about like singing and melodies and stuff. So we definitely feed off of each other on the music front. We are very Indian. We have seen almost every single Bollywood movie, like every single major Bollywood movie that's released since we were like 0 years old. Tiger Shroff, Hrithik Roshan, like those guys are like our idols in the industries. I just met a shawty from the west side. We were chilling by the pool, she wanted more. Now she's sitting in my, is she naughty?
So tell me, like, how did you become so famous and what led to, this work of art and work of music? What interested you guys?
Well, I think it's just the perseverance and the hard work that went behind it. Obviously being like South Asian kids in America, music's not the first thing that comes to like a child's mind when they're growing up. It's kind of like just a part of you. Like during school, you play an instrument or whatever, but no one ever thinks that they're going to become like a big artist. So I think it was the fact that we had a passion for music. We were engineers in college and we graduated, but during college we had this passion of music, and then we just wanted to prove everyone wrong. So I think it was just like the hunger to, as twins, to do something that no one else has ever done.
That's quite nice to hear. And of course, like, how was the collaboration with Wiz Khalifa? Of course, his song is quite different, and the kind of raps you have done also is quite different. But like, of course, what you have to say about your collaboration with him?
Yeah, so I think the whole journey with him has been really great. Ever since 2018, when he reached out to us via social media about our music, he called us the future of R&B back then, and ever since then, we flew out to meet him in 2018, and it's been a really great journey, and we've learned a lot from him, and he's also learned a lot from us about vocals and melodies, and he says it openly that that we do teach him a lot in the studio about like singing and melodies and stuff. So we definitely feed off of each other on the music front, and as far as the collaborations go, we've had 6 so far. Lots more unreleased, but so far we've released 6 songs with him, so it's been really great. And this one, Naughty or Nice, the one that we just released, is the most special because of it's our first song featuring Wiz, so definitely a really good feeling.
That's quite nice to hear from your end. Also, talking about your Indian connection, like, of course, your names are Indian, and but since you have been a part of California since a long time, what are your Indian roots? Like, have you been to India, and like, have you stayed over here? Have you worked over here before? Tell us something about that.
Yeah. So we are very Indian. We grew up in a very Indian part of the Bay Area in California. We have seen almost every single Bollywood movie, like every single major Bollywood movie that's released since we were like 0 years old. We went to like Hindi classes. We're very well versed with the culture. We've been to India like 34 times by now. We're 25 years old, so we've been like 2-3 times a year sometimes. But yeah, like our parents are mainly, their side of the family is mainly from Mumbai and from Bangalore. Some from Delhi and Pune and like all over. But yeah, we definitely love going back to India. Yeah, and then in terms of the music side, we did travel at least a few times for our music video with Ika, which was Body Language in 2019. And then we did our own album with Sony Music India, where we collaborated with Sukriti and Prakriti Kakkar, the twins. So that video was crazy because people were really going crazy about the double twin factor. So that was really cool. Mm-hmm. And then we also did a track with Emiway, which we flew out specifically to film with him. And then Ika, like a bunch more with him. So, and we have more collaborations coming up with Indian artists, like Raju Kumari and Suki, like Suki and stuff like that. So it should be fun.
Also, when you say that you have been watching Bollywood films, which has been your personal favorite?
Honestly, any like Hrithik Roshan movie,
or like any movie with Tiger Shroff.
Like Tiger Shroff, Hrithik Roshan, like those guys are like our idols in the industry. So one that really stands out is Kahona Pyar Hai, because
that's Ritik's first movie with his father, and he's also like a musician in the movie, and we could just relate a lot to it. And he really did a great job, and that's the movie that really, took him.
And then actually
You're talking about
like
Koi
war.
Mil Gaya or Kaho Na Pyare?
Oh,
Ooh,
probably Koi Mil Gaya, I think.
yeah, just because it's more.
Yeah,
It's a
Talking
series.
about the music, so then it's Kaho Na Pyare actually.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
It's tough.
I mean, my favorite movie is War. Between all of them, because it brings both Tiger and Ritik together, which is probably the coolest thing that's ever happened, I think, in Bollywood. So, yeah.
Also, would you prefer associating with Bollywood, making a music with them? Have you done that in the past, or would you like to try that?
Yeah, I mean, with Sony India, we tried to do something a little different. When they approached us to be the first English artist signed to them, it was definitely new to us. But we always saw ourselves doing something in Bollywood. So as of now, that was kind of our taste in that industry. But we do really plan to and want to participate further, whether it's like in a movie or doing a song for a movie, and then being in the movie, performing the song. Something cool like that would be really interesting.
That's quite nice to hear from your end. But apart from this, a lot of music is releasing of late. And during this COVID situation also, there have been a lot of rap, there have been a lot of, music. So what has been your personal favorite when it comes to the entire situation, which has caught your attention?
Are you talking about from other artists that we've been following?
Yes.
Other Indian artists or just artists in general?
No, artists in general.
I mean, to me, I think because people are at home and they're eager for cool content. I think, especially during COVID, I think the visual content has been really good. Like, I mean, from big artists like Travis Scott and The Weeknd and stuff, and
Megan Thee
Stallion. I mean, everything is really hitting all the viewers, and especially with TikTok and stuff. So. All these labels are doing a great job of marketing their artists, and I think that's what's been really great to see. Really cool visual
I think
content.
Megan Thee Stallion, just in general, as artists, kind of took over the entire COVID situation because of TikTok, majorly due to TikTok. All her songs are the biggest used songs. We actually have an unreleased song with Megan Thee Stallion, so hopefully that will come out soon. But whenever that comes out, that'll definitely be a hit on TikTok.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
That's nice. And do you love, your songs being quite famous on platforms like, TikTok or Insta Reels and all? Because that is a new trend, in a way. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, that's made a huge impact on people's careers. It can take someone's career from 0 to 100. For us, it's played a role, but most of our attention has come from like Wiz Khalifa and the Kakar sisters and Ika and Emiway, all our collabs, like natural, like the grassroots way of growing a song, growing an artist. But obviously, we wish that like one of our songs or a couple of our songs would definitely take off on TikTok. There has been like at least like a few thousand, probably 10,000 videos made to our songs on TikTok, which we'd love watching. Like I know there was a huge like campaign done for Mashallah, our song with Sony Music India. So a lot of people were doing that dance that we did in the video. Similar thing with Intizar, with Ika. So I mean, it would be great if
it's definitely a game changer for artists. Rarely will an independent artist have their song blow up on TikTok. Most of the time nowadays, it's like the label putting in a lot of money. So being independent artists, it is tough to really have a song blow up on TikTok, but it does happen naturally for some people, and maybe it might happen one day for us. We'll see.
Yeah.
That's quite nice to hear. And apart from this also, BTS has become quite famous, Their songs have been a big hit, be it, Dynamite or, any other songs. Do you find them as your competition?
No, we don't really see anyone as competition because there really isn't anyone else doing the exact same thing. So if there was someone doing the exact same thing as what we're doing, which there probably never will be, because we're not from the same. We have a different upbringing. Our backgrounds are different. Our voices are different. It's just like every artist is their own. You know, everyone's unique. I would never view anyone as our competition. They're a whole like group of like 5 or 6 or 7 guys. I forgot how many. Like 8 guys. Or they're amazing, right? So I just think it's actually better for us that they exist because it becomes more mainstream for groups and duos to be, you know, in the mainstream. So that's how I look at it.
Would you prefer a collaboration with BTS Army?
Oh yeah, I mean,
yeah,
we would love to work with them.
I mean, it would be great. We actually met someone. Is Wonho from BTS?
He's from Monster X.
He's from Monster X. Okay, well, we met someone from Monster X, which is another boy band, and we do plan to collaborate with him. So maybe that might lead to future K-pop collaborations, which would be pretty cool. I think it's a huge audience, and our sounds would go really well together. They have like kind of like an R&B pop vibe as well. So I think it would work really well. Yeah.
That's quite nice to hear. And apart from this, of course, like when it comes to singing Hindi song, like can you like sing some song? Can you like talk in Hindi? Are you comfortable singing any Hindi song?
Singing wise, yeah, but speaking wise, honestly, at home we only speak English. So we don't practice Hindi.
Yeah.
We understand everything, like 95%, but we just growing up in California in like a very modern household with a very diverse set of friends and families that we've grown up with. It's just, we haven't been speaking, like obviously our parents talk Hindi to us all the time. Like they speak Sindhi, they speak some Kannada and all that. So we've heard it all, but it's not like an everyday language we use, but we understand everything. We watch Bollywood movies all the time. But singing in Hindi is no problem. Like
I think if we just practice for like a month or 2, we'll get it. It's not too hard. We just have to practice.
It's just so busy,
Words in Hindi though. Can you say a few words in Hindi? Something you know about in Hindi.
Like Mujhe Baat Suno, like listen to me. I like saying that. Huh? Yeah.
What about you?
I was gonna say Mera naam Akash hai.
Good job. That's
it. Some basic shit like that,
But before I let you go, of course, I want to hear your latest song and some lyrics of it, please, for the audience out there.
I guess the hook is like, I just met a shawty from the west side. We were chilling by the pool. She wanted more. Now she's sitting in my, is she naughty? Yeah, so basically it's about finding a girl from the west side. So a lot of people find that west side, like that hook, really catchy. So that's the main part we're trying to push out there.
And what are your expectations out of this song? Is it going to catch with the audience or no? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, so far it's been a really great response. The video just crossed, I think, around 1.4 million views. And it's doing great on other streaming platforms as well, Spotify and stuff like that. But amongst our audience, it's really killing it. People love it. They say it's a major hit. So we just like to feed off of their reaction. And there are some cool reaction videos online on YouTube as well. So watching those is really fun because people will always have really great reactions when they realize we're twins. Maybe 2 minutes into the video, they're like, "Wait, this isn't a camera trick. They're actually twins." So.
Yeah, we actually held a release party in Vegas with Wiz Khalifa. We performed this song with Wiz in Las Vegas at Dre's Beach Club. And then we also had a release party this past weekend. And we played the song and video multiple times. And everyone the whole night was just singing that West Side, Naughty Nice hook. So I think that part, that hook is just really catchy. And that's the feedback that we've been getting. So I think that the more we push it, the more it'll just get injected into people's like brains and they'll just catch on.
That's quite nice to hear. But also, do you prefer having a concert in India or like in Mumbai? Because of course, there have been, bands which have come, in the past and have had concert and it has become a very famous concert, for that matter. Would you prefer having a concert like that over here?
Yeah, no, of course. We've done a couple of shows in Mumbai and Pune and Delhi and stuff like that. In 2019, we toured with Wiz Khalifa in India for the Sunburn tour. And that was amazing. He brought us out in front of 50,000 people. So we loved performing in front of the Indian fans. They they go crazier than anybody else. So
yeah, we really appreciate all of India's support, especially being in America and trying something different. You know, we have a lot of really good support from India, and we hope to help pave the way for other Indian artists to make it in the American industry.
That's quite nice. That's like, of course, a very wonderful thought for you guys to say. But going by the situation right now, because of the current lockdown, overall in the world, is it quite difficult to have, concerts, or is it quite difficult to have, music being out there completely for the public? Because the situation right now is that, bad and critical for a lot of people and for a lot of countries for that matter.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, it definitely is. We obviously don't want to be the people to like break all the rules and stuff. Obviously, there are festivals and concerts going on. So, I mean, if it happens, it happens. But we're not too concerned about like performing at these concerts. Or
we love performing more than anything. Like, yeah, we did a performance last weekend and the weekend before that. But that was like because we released this song. It's like our first song featuring Wiz.
So it was more of like in celebration, but
yeah,
doing a whole tour and a concert, we kind of want to wait until everything's fully opened up. So
if there's like a safe opportunity that arises and comes up, and like the concert venue is safe and everyone's vaccinated, they have like proof of vaccination, and if the whole situation makes sense, then then we will love to do it. But not like there's a lot of random concerts going on that we get invited to that we just pass on.
That's very, very, good that, of course, like, something like this should happen. But before I let you go, what's next for you guys?
We have, so after this Wiz song we just dropped, we have 6 more unreleased videos that are finished. And we also have 100 more unreleased songs. So we have a lot of content coming. And then that includes unreleased songs with Travis Scott, Megan Thee Stallion, Wiz Khalifa, Roy Woods, who signed to OVO Sound, which is Drake's label. Team 88, he's a producer on Taylor Gang. And then a bunch of other, like Kirko Bangs. We have a song with Kirko Bangs. He had a massive song in 2012, I think, called Drink in My Cup. So we just have a wide variety of,
like also Roger Kumar.
We have songs with Mickey Singh, an insane song, like a dance hit with Mickey Singh coming out soon. And then a really nice upbeat song with Roger Kumari, a song with Suki, just a lot of stuff in the works. That's
quite nice. And you have a lot of things, be it like Travis Scott for that matter, that excited me a lot though. And I'm hoping that we get to see a lot of songs of yours. And, of course, it's going to be a hit for sure. Thank you so much for your time and all the best for your upcoming projects. And I hope you come to India soon so that we can like welcome you and have a one-on-one interview soon. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.